I doing programming language? Or what's the back and forth? What's the challenges of learning programming languages? So that's what you use crash programming languages for. So I would say that it is developed by the MIT, that's the USA, and with that, we're able to train over 500 people on the word of Scratch programming language. So I would say that today I'm going to start by sharing my screen, introducing to the programming language of Scratch, explaining how Scratch is being done, how it's being used, and that was going to be the start of today's training. So I'm going to share my screen now. So, so, so let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, one thing about Scratch is developed making use of call them objects. And what is an object? An object is a sprite. You know the Sprite drink we usually buy? You know Sprite drinks? Do you know Sprite drinks?
Yes.
Thank you. So this is what they call a sprite. So you look at my mouse. Can you see my mouse moving? Can you see my mouse the way it's moving? Hello? Can you see my mouse the way it's moving?
Yeah, we can see your mouse moving.
Okay,
I mean, your mouse moving.
yes, that's good. So
Yes, we can see it.
thank you. Thank you. So this sprite. So can you see it's Sprite? That's sprite. So
Yes.
so we can pick a lot of sprites and we can just place them on our board. So this is a board. So this is sprite. I can move it anywhere. That's clicking on it. All I have to do is, can you see my mouse? I'll just click on it and I start moving it. So another word for scratch is, they call it drag and drop. So I will say this is the sprite. Sprite is the object. Now, where you can move your sprite to, where you can move it to, I can move it down here. I can move it here. So they call it background. So this is your background. So I've explained what sprite is. I've explained what background is. So this is the background. So anywhere I can move my sprites to, that's what's the background. We call it backdrop too again. Backdrop. So now this is my sprite. I want to change it. So how will I change my sprite? Now, for you to have this software, you have to download it. So how do you download it? You need to go online and search for what's free download of Scratch. Free download of Scratch. And I'm going to guide you on how it's going to be done. So now, this is me. This is Google. Can you see me on Google now? This is Google. Can you see Google?
Yes, we can see Google.
So I can say free download of Scratch. So programming software. So Scratch is a free programming language. So this is it. You click on Scratch online offline editor. So there's online editor and there's offline editor. So once this is clicked, then it start loading. So once you see this, you see it Scratch, Scratch. That's download the Scratch app. So it depends on what you are using. If you're using Windows, you can download for Windows, Android, Mac, Chrome. So one thing about it is that it's built whereby it automatically knows the system you are using. So I'm using Windows. So easily I'll just click on Windows. And once I click on Windows, it downloads. And once I download it, then I'll just install it. So after this class, I want you to download it. You can see the way I explained it. Download your Windows if you're using Windows. If you're using Mac, it's going to show Mac here. It's for if you're using The Chrome OS is going to show here. If you're using Android, it's going to show. Then you can download it automatically. Do you understand it? Is it well understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. So I'm going to continue now. So now this Scratch. So I explain sprites. We can have different kind of sprites, but this is the when you see, when you see your friend, when you look at his face, you know your friend's name. Is that not so? So now, once you see this sign, once you see this cat, what will come to your mind should be what? Scratch programming language. So why? Because Scratch is what has its own default sprite, and this is the sprite. So when you say sprite, when you hear the word Scratch, this is what you know. This is what you first see. So I'm going to delete it. So how do you delete it? Can you see the basket here? Can you see the sign of a basket here?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
I will just click on it. Automatically, the sprite is no more there. So what will I do? I want to pick another sprite. So this is choose a sprite. Choose a sprite. So I want to know the kind of sprite I want to choose. So can you see we have a lot of sprites. Now choose a sprite. So we have all, we have animals, we have people, we have fantasy, we have dance, we have music, we have sports, we have food, we have fashion, we have letters. So I might want to pick a sprite from animals. So I might say crab. So I'll just click on it. Or should I pick a crab, or what should I pick?
You should pick the bear walking.
What do you say?
You should pick the cat flying.
The cat flying. Okay, so I've picked the
Yeah.
cat flying. So what else?
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. So what else should I pick? I want to pick another sprite. So who want to tell me to pick another? What should I pick?
You should pick a walking bear.
Pierre walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other person? What should I pick?
Can I pick one, sir?
What do you say?
Can I pick one, please?
Companies?
Can I pick one, please?
Yes, pick, please. Pick. What should I pick?
Can we do Ben?
Ben? Okay, then this Ben.
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
This Ben. So these are all what they call sprites. So sprites. So now if I want to work on Ben, I have to select it. If I want to work on bear walking, I have to select it here. Can you see? If I want to work on cat flying, I have to select it here. So if I want to click on Ben, I have to select it here. Bear walking, I'll select it here. Cat flying, I'll select it here. So now I'm going to start with cat flying. So this cat flying, now sprites have different kinds of code, and I'm going to explain them to you one after the other. The first one is motion. Now what is motion? Motion is when you sleep, when you wake up, you have to brush your teeth. So as you're brushing your teeth, the brush is moving in your teeth up and down. So the way it's moving up and down, so that is motion. So that's motion. That means there'll be what? Movement, motion. Now, you look at the mirror, you look at your teeth. That's looks. So now, this is motion. So when this is motion, then after motion, go to looks. So you look at your teeth, say, oh, my teeth is white. Oh, it's fresh. Oh, it's painless. Oh, it's very nice and well, giving out a good odor. Now, you now move your teeth together. You now give that sound. Now, when you jam your two teeth together, your upper and lower teeth together. So, give the sound. Now, as you're jamming them together, that's what we call an event. So, that's an event. Now, what's control? Control is when your teeth is moving up and down, you can control it. You can just stop in the middle of the way. when the two teeth want to jam each other, then you just stop and you say, no, I'm not doing it. Then you continue again. That's it. Now, what is sensing? Sensing is as the two teeth is jamming each other, if you do it in a other way, you feel pain in your teeth. That is sensing. So now, what is operators? Operator might be, oh, I want to do it. I want to count. I want to use my teeth. When I jam it two times, 1, 2, that's 2. Then when I now stop a while, I now added another one, and I said, okay, I want to jam it again. Now jam it again, 1, 2. So that's another 2. So those are the steps of you using your operators. Now, what is variable? Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what variable is. Now, variable is what you use to store your name. Like now, if I see your name, right, on a paper, and I said, okay, I can see Richard. And I said, okay, Richard, this is your name. And I said, okay, anytime I see your name, anytime I see you, and I have written your name down on the paper, I'll just say, okay, I'll open the paper and I say, oh, your name is Richard. Why? Because I've already written down your name and I know your face. So a variable is used to store what? A value. So you are a value, so that's why I stored your name. Is that okay? Are you with me? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes, well.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue. So there's what you call my blocks. So that's when you make a block of your code, you store them. So I'll start from the beginning. What's motion? And I said motion is when you're moving your teeth up and down. So now I want that's movement. So another word for scratch is drag and drop. So say it after me. Another word for scratch is drag and drop. Say it after me. Another word for scratch is drag and drop.
Another one for scratch and drop.
Say it again. Another word for scratch is drag and drop.
Another
word is drag.
is drag and drop.
No.
Thank you so much. Another word for scratch is drag and drop. So now, so move 10 steps. Now, so can you see it? I just drag it and I can drop it. I just drag it and I can drop it. I just drag it and I can drop it. I just drag it and I can drop it. I just drag it and I can drop it. I just drag it and I can drop it. So drag, drop, drag, drop, drag, drop. So I'm going to drop it back again. So this is the code. This is where you implement your code. So, and this is where the sprite is, and you can do your backdrop. So I want to work on the cat. So I want the cat line to move 10 steps. Can you see it? It's moving 10 steps. Can you see the cat line is walking 10 steps? Now if I put a minus sign there,
Yes, sir.
a minus sign, so it's moving back, 10 steps, it's moving back 10 steps, moving back 10 steps. So then you move 10 steps again, 10 steps, move 10 steps, move 10 steps, move 10 steps. So those are the way you use motion. Why? Because you want it to move the way you are moving your teeth when you're brushing it. So you're moving the brush around your teeth. That's motion. So now I want to drag it back. Now turn 15 degrees. So you know degrees in mathematics. So you can say, oh, mathematics, this is mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We have what we call degrees. So now, can you see it's turning? It's turning 15 degrees. It's turning 15 degrees. Can you see? It's turning 15 degrees.
Yeah.
15 degrees. Can you see? Can you see?
Yes.
It's only the cat
Yes.
that turn 15 degrees. So now, if I want beer walking to turn 15 degrees, does someone want to join? Just give me a second, please. So, if I want beer walking to be turning 15 degrees too, I'll just click on it. Bear working. Can you see there's no more nothing is showing on this code place? Or you can see the sign of the bear here. Can you see the sign of the bear? This bear? Can you see the sign here?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you know that, oh, this is what I'm working on the bear working. So now I want the bear to turn 15 degree too. So can you see? Bear is turning 15 degree. It's turning backward. 15 degree. 15 degree backward. 15 degree backward. 15 degree backward. Can you see? Now I want to move to Ben. So once I click on Ben, can you see Ben is here? So whatever I do,
Yes, sir.
I'm working only for Ben. So I can say I want Ben to move 10 steps. And once they move 10 steps, I want it to turn 15 degree. So can you see? I'm moving the block of code together. So once I click on it, can you see it's moving 10 steps and it's turning 15 degree. It's moving 10 steps and it's turning 15 degree. It's moving 10 steps and it's turning 15 degree. Ben is moving 10 steps and it's turning 15 degree. Ben is moving 10 steps and it's turning 15 degree. So that's the usefulness of what learning Scratch. So with that, I picked 3 sprites and I was able to explain it to you that you can use motion with them. Now, there's one thing they call costumes. So with the costumes, this is where creativity comes in. So with this costume, I can say, okay, I'm working on Ben, right? See, the basket is on Ben, the waist bin is on Ben. So I can easily take away Ben, but I'm working on Ben, so I'm not taking Ben away. So I might want to change Ben. Someone want to join, sorry, excuse me. So I might want to change Ben. Now this is it. Now this is Ben. Now I might want to change the color. So what color should I change Ben color to? What color should I change it to?
You should change it to blue, sir, please.
Blue. Wow, you love blue? That's
Yes.
good. So we're already on blue. The Ben is on blue. So I will change this one to blue. Or this angle. Or fill it with blue. No, not this and. Not this and. This food with blue. Sorry to buy in the waiting room. So I want to change it. This is blue. Now the other one. People are just joining. So okay, so now I want to just do this particularly. So okay, let me just leave this clothes as blue. So now this one is blue. Now I want to change some other things about Ben. I might say, okay, I want to write some things and I want it to show up, right? So I might want to write some tests. Now this is a test. I might say, okay, I'll say Ben is good. So I see the test. Ben is good. So I might say, okay, this is a test that I've written for Ben is good. I might want to change the font size. So this is the handwriting for Ben is good. I want to reduce it. Now, it is only those that watch the video you understand that Ben is good is what is written here. Why? Because I flipped it. Right? So it was flipped. the pen is good. So because I flipped it, so pen is good. So now, what am I going to do? I'm going to save it. So I want to save it in another, what, I might duplicate it. One, I might say, okay, now this is it, pen is good. I might want to, so this is pen is good, yeah. So I might want to say, okay, this is good. Now I want to move pen. Now move pen, then stage. Can you see where I'm turning it? Pen is good. Can you see the way creativity comes in? So I was able to add pen is good. Please, can you mute yourself? Can you mute yourself, please?
Àwọn tó join ló ń sọ.
Yes, please. Can you mute? So I'm going. I notice I have 3 minutes. So I want us to go on a break. Can we go on a break? Hello, hello. I want us to go on a break. So in the next, when it's 7:30 UK time, when we join again. So I want us to go on a break. 7:30 UK time. Please join again. What did I say?
7:30 in the night, you should join it.
We join again at 7:30.
We join at 7:30.
7:30. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. So I expect you to
Bye-bye.
download your Scratch if you have the opportunity to download your Scratch.
Goodbye.
Take hands to you.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Please, can you hear me? Hello, good evening. Good evening. How are you doing? Can you unmute? You guys are muted. Unmute yourself, please. Can you unmute yourself? Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, that's good. So, good evening. How are you doing? That's fantastic. Okay, so we went on a break and now we are back. So in the next 2 minutes, we'll continue from where we stopped. So now I see that you're just joining us, and you've not missed so much. And we have our YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to every members that joined, and then they drop the email address so you can watch it as well. So I would say just get ready, motivate yourself. We're going to start in the next 2 minutes. So people are joining us very soon. Thank you. So I'll share my screen now to explain what we've done so far. Is that okay? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so now we are able to say Ben is good, Ben is good, and then we're able to move the way we want to move. Ben is good, Ben is good. So we're able to explain what is sprite, yeah, what is sprite, and then we're able to say sprite is like an object that we use in our projects. So sprite is what we use in our objects in our project. So okay, yeah, palace. Okay, I'm not missing them. Okay, so welcome back, the palace. So I will continue now. So so now scratch is what we use in our project. Now so you move them 10 steps. Now Ben is good. So we're able to move Ben is good 10 steps. So from then we now move. So I'm going to move to another part, which is what they call the looks. Now the looks, I must say, okay, now say hello for 2 seconds. Can you see? Scratch. So once I click on it, it's saying hello for 2 seconds. So once I move it down here,
Sorry, sir.
yes,
Sorry, sir.
yeah.
He's asking, he said he wants to download Scratch or something, so I don't know
Okay.
what he wants to download.
Okay, can you share your screen, please? So that will just guide him. And I'll draw the link for him.
Okay, 2 seconds.
You just press on that.
Yeah, I know.
Uh, the sharing a screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, Scratch free, right.
Yes, yes.
Apellis, it's called Scratch free.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I said.
no, that's not what you said. You said free Scratch.
Uh,
That's different. Oh, okay. So it's the Scratch free, right?
Yes. So free download for
Sorry,
Scratch.
if you Scratch free programming language.
Yes.
And which one is it?
So you can pick the one
Scratch.
for Windows
Oh, okay.
or one
I'll do it
system.
later. Thank you very
Yes.
much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
All
So
right, we'll do it later, Apellis.
yeah. So we'll continue. So now, so what we want to say is next thing is we want to um move on to the next aspect, which is I'm sharing my screen. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is it. Say hello for 2 seconds, move 10 step, turn 15 degree. So once I click on it, it says hello for 2 seconds, but it moves 10
Hello.
steps and it turns 15 degree. So that's looks. Now I want to implement. Oh, Richard wants to join. So yeah, welcome back, Richard. Welcome back, Richard. So now, so now, so the next thing is now say hello for 2 seconds, move 10 steps, turn 15 degree. So once I click on it, says turning again, turns again.
Hello.
Yes. So it says hello, move 10 steps, turn 15 degree. So now this is what the use looks for. That's looks. That's what it is for. Now next it's sound. Sound. So sound. How do you play sound? So I might just move this down. So play sound. Then you move 10 steps. Now, so this is where you come into the world of sound. So I want to do a record. So who can sing for me? Let me see who should sing for me.
I can sing. I can sing.
Okay. So what do you want to sing for me? So I'll just record it. Let me know what you
A happy birthday song.
Okay, you have a song. Okay, now I'm going to when I click on record, you start singing. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to sing very loud, very loud. So
Okay.
I'm going to count of three. 1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to stop recording it. So I'm going to play it now. I'm going to play back now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to save it. So now, so I'm going to the sound. I'm going to turn it to Richard birthday song. So so this Richard birthday song. So I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to click it now. So I'm going. Can you see? Now I'm going to click on it. Now look at what is going to happen to Ben. No, we're on Ben. Is that not so? We're on Ben. Is that not so? When you see Ben, this is Ben, right? So I'm going to click on it. Please don't make any noise. Then let's see what's going to happen.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so. Then can you see it moved 10 steps and what? It turned out 15 degree. So that's the usefulness of programming. So programming is what giving your computer what an instruction. So can you say it after me? Programming. Say it after me. Programming
Programming.
is is
Programming
is giving your computer
It's
is
giving your
giving computer
an instruction.
an
an
instruction.
instruction.
Now let's say it again. Programming
Programming
is giving your computer
is giving your computer
an instruction.
an
an
instruction.
instruction.
Thank you so much. So clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So if that's a little bit of what you gain, then now let's continue. So with that, now we've worked on motion, looks, sound. Next is what? An event. So this is the green flag. So this is a green flag here. So when you have your code written here, this is where you can do your drag and drop. So for those that are just joining us, so Apelles, can you tell us what's another name for Scratch?
A drop and drag.
Yes, you tried. That's nice. I'm clapping for you. That's nice. They call it drag and drop. Drag and drop. So let's say together. Another word for Scratch is drag and drop. Let's say together.
Drag and drop.
Another
Drag and drop.
drag and drop. Another name for Scratch is what? Drag and drop. Another name for Scratch is what? drag and
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop.
Thank you so much. So now, so this is the green flag. Oh, so now I want to move only this green flag away. So this is for events. So this is the green flag. So I'm going to drop it here. Can you see? So I drag it from here and I drop it here. So that was another way for. So what's this green flag? This green flag, you know, the traffic lights. You know what's color? So what is color? What is color? What is what do you call it? What is color? What is color? What do you call it? What is color green? What does color green means in your green flag? Sorry,
Color green.
traffic lights. What does color green mean in traffic lights?
Go. It means you need to go.
To go. That means that to go. That means to start your car and start moving. So color red is to what?
Color red is to stop.
To stop. Thank you. So now, can you see it here? Color green is to go. Can you see it? Go. Now, color
Yes.
red. Can you see it? Stop.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So color green is to go. Color red is to stop. So now, so once I click on this color green, now look at Ben. Can you see how Ben is? Because we're on Ben, is that not so? We're on Ben, is that not so? Right?
Yes, sir.
So once I click on color
Yes.
green, so now can you see?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so. So can you see? So once the green flag is clicked, so it tells you that, oh, this is what you have to do. Sing hello for 2 seconds. Play sound.
Hello.
Richard Bedley song until it's done. Move 10 steps, then turn 15 degrees. So that's how it is done. Now, next is the control. So this control is like, okay, I want to put a control whereby when it's done with the control, then another thing can be done with it. Or I want to put a control whereby all my commands have to follow this control. So now, how am I going to do that? I'm going to split this. Now, there's what we call repeat. So I want it to be repeated how many times? So when I say repeat after me, that means, what does it mean? Repeat after me.
Say the same thing as you.
Thank you.
Say the same thing as you after you.
Thank you. So now, I want Ben to be repeated. Everything about this code should be repeated, let's say 3 times, without me pressing the system or doing any other thing. So the repeat is what? 3 times. Remember, where you get repeat is from control. So repeat is what? 3 times. So once I click on the green flag, now look at what is going to happen. It's going to happen. So that means it's going to say hello. Let me extend the seconds for 5 seconds. So now play the sound, Richard Bedley song. Now move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees. So when I click on the green flag,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
thank you so.
Happy birthday to you.
The second time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so. Now it's going to turn again. It's going to turn.
Happy
Now,
birthday to you.
the third time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so. So can you see it? So it stopped. Why? Because the repeat is what? 3 times. So that's what they call repeat. Now say hello. I might change it to, I might just change it to free. I'll say free Scratch programming course for children. Right? So it's going to sit for 5 seconds. I want the repeat to just be once. So I'm going to change it to 1. So someone want to join. Let me just add a person. Let me add the so someone want to join. So I've already joined add the person. So I'm going to click on the green flag. So you can click on the green flag here, or you can click on it here. So I'm going to click on the green flag here. So can you see it? Free Scratch programming course for children. Now it's going to sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so So that's one thing about control. I hope you understand it. Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm going to send the video after this training. So I want all of you to go through it, watch the video, send it to your friends, and you like it, and you subscribe. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Okay. So now I'm going to move to sensing. Now, sensing is, I told you when you're jamming your teeth together and you say, oh, I have a sense, I have a toothache. When you have a toothache, it's very painful. So that's part of sensing. So now, how do you use sensing? You use sensing within your code. So now, I want to move to the part of the cat flying, right? So this Ben, I might want to take away Ben. I'm already done with Ben. I might say, okay, now cat flying. This Ben. So I might want to say, okay, this is Ben. I want to duplicate it. I want to export it. I want to delete it, but I'm not deleting anything. So this is bear walking. This cat flying. So I might want to increase the size of the cats. So where do you increase the size of your cats? I say, oh, my cat is not what do you call this, productive. Okay, I want it to be very big, so big and very bigger in size. So I might say, okay, let me give it 200, 2000. Can you see how big the cat is? It's too much.
Wow.
So let me just reduce it again. So 100. I might say, okay, I want it to be 150. Can you see? So the cat is 150 now. This is Ben. I want to say, okay, I don't want Ben to show again. Now this bear walking, right? I don't want bear walking to show again. But they are there. I just hiked them and I said, okay, I want to work on the cats flying. Right? So cat is now flying. So let me just add this person. So the cat is flying. So I might say, okay, since the cat is flying, I might want to start what do you call it? A kind of asking a question. Turn 15 degree and ask this question. I might say, what is your name? Right? Question is, what is your name? Right? So what is it? So now look at it. I'm going to click on it. Right? Click on it. Now I'm going to click on it. What is your name?
What is the name?
So
On
What is
what should I put?
cats?
Cats. Okay, cats flying. Is that also? But
Yes.
what is my name? My name is what? Oyinloye.
Flying.
Okay.
Yes, my name is Israel. So click on it.
Person, no. The person that is your teacher.
So now that's it. Oyinloye Israel. Now, if I want to perform several operations operators. Now, several operators. Now, move to the word of operators. Now, how will I move to the word of operators without explaining how we can use your words operator, right? So I don't want to what do you call it? Make it more bulky and more what do you call it?
Okay.
Cumbersome for you. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to motion. I'm going back to motion.
Motion.
Then I'm
The
going to
blue colors motion.
move 10 steps. Now, I want this part to move 10 steps.
Steps.
Now, how is it going to move 10 steps? Now, so I want to say, okay, move 10 steps, turn 15 degree, ask what is your name, and wait. So now it has already moved 10 steps. It has turned 15 minus 15 and it asks what is your name. So can anybody tell me his or her name there?
Aliamin Olatunbosun.
Ayomi Olatun.
Olatunbosun.
Okay, so sit.
That's
That's it. So
Okay.
now after that, I might say, okay,
That's my name.
I want to add a sound. I want to add a sound, and I say, okay, play a sound. That's
Kind of sound.
your name. I'm going to ask your name again, Ayomi, and you're going to tell me.
Yeah.
Yes, but before
Aliamin.
yes, I know. So before that, Ayomi, you're going to sing a song for me, and I'm going to record it.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and you're going to sing that song for me. Now the count of 1,
Yes.
2, 3, start.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what so I like it down in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, above was so I
Thank you.
like it down in the
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what so I like it down in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, above was so I.
Thank you. So that is it. So I've already saved it, and I'll save it. So I'm going to save it as Ayomide, right? So Ayomide song. What's your name? What's your name?
Yes.
Ayomide.
Ayomide. So now, so I've already saved it. Now go back to the code, right? So I'll just click here, Ayomide song. So once I ask you what is your name, then you answer. So once I enter it and I wait, then it's going to play the song. Now look at it. This code move 10 steps. So the cat will move 10 steps. Now turn minus 15 degree. Before it is moving 15 degrees, so it's going to turn minus 15 degree. Right? Then it's supposed to turn like this. It's supposed to turn like this. It's going to turn like this. Then it's going to ask, what is your name? And it's going to wait. And I'm going to play the sound, Ayomide song. So now I'm going to click on it. But before that, remember I said if you click on your green flag, it's going to work. So I'm going to click on the green flag. Can you see?
Yes.
So
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
thank you so. So now this is it. Move 10 steps. Ask what is your name. So now I will say Ayomide. Right? Ayomide what?
Yeah. Olatunbosun.
Olatunbosun. Right? So I'm going to click on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder was so high, like it down in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Above, I was so high.
Thank you. So I'll say, okay, this is the beginning part of learning Scratch. It has not been easy, but I'm so happy the way you were able to communicate with the word of Scratch. I'm so happy. Please let's clap for yourself. Let's clap for yourself. Every one of you clap for yourself. You've done a great job.
Very well.
You've done a great job. Fantastic. So I want you to introduce yourself one after the other. So Oritoke iPhone, please can you tell me about yourself? How old are you?
Yeah. Is it?
Okay. I am 8.
8. Wow,
Yeah.
I
fantastic.
am 6. I am 6.
Okay. Okay,
I
Apele,
am 6.
how old are you?
I
Apele?
am 6 years old.
6 years old. Wow, fantastic. And you're able to communicate and you understand what Scratch is and you're able to tell me Scratch is drag and drop. Is that not so? Apele, is that not so? Thank you. So, okay. So, the family plays. I know you are just joined. Richard, how old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you for joining me, 8 years old. So, Toyosi, please. Okay, the family plays. Udona, KK. Wow, you're just joining.
Understand.
Wow. And I'm already rounding off. So, I'm just running up. But the video is there. I'm going to send it. So please just send me a WhatsApp message or send me a mail if you want the video. The video is there. You can go to YouTube channel. The video is there. It's live, so you can watch it too. If you want to watch it again and again, how you want to download Scratch, watch it again and again. And please like
What
the video
channel is it
and
on?
subscribe. Is that okay?
What channel is it on?
What do you say?
What channel is it on?
Channel. The company channel is a YouTube channel. YouTube
Yeah.
channel. YouTube channel.
Wait, that's what it's called.
Yeah, just search for Destech. The name of the company is Destech.
Let's take a picture.
Yeah, Destech have a training for now to write code. So that's if we go through to DTHES -TAH Destech. So there are many
You can
videos for you
remember.
to watch,
All over
many videos to send to your friends to watch.
DTH.
Let them go through it, let
After
them have
everybody.
understanding of it. And thank you so much.
DTHES.
Yes. So just search for it on YouTube, you'll see it. So
Okay.
that's it. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
DTHES -T